Alright, people. I know it has been a long time. The long awaited return of the FPL 22 season recap. But your boy has been busy and exhausted by work every day. And I haven't really had the time to record. And also, I was wanting to try to record with some of the folks from the team. But that's the way the scheduling is. I don't think that's going to work out, folks. So we are going to try to attempt to capture the Cheemsburgers story in these next series of videos. Hopefully I'll be able to rapid fire upload them, and hopefully the quality won't be so bad as when I recorded my last showdown live, but we will see. Anyways, though, we are starting off with the Sword and Shield OU game, Shadow Horror versus King Crabs. We got a nice Hail team over here. Let's see what goes on. So lead off with the Urshifu versus the Mewmore. This looks like a solid lead here. I don't see any switch-ins besides Slowbro. Of course, they could U-turn out. Decide to go for a close. Jeez, that's got to be banded, right? I mean, against this thing. So in comes the Slowbro. Take out the Mewmore right away. Good start as they send out the Tornadus. So usually they run Scarf, so, and considering the fact that their Urshifu was already banned to make things like SD set, they go for knockoff. Knock off some leftovers. Oh, leftovers set. Interesting strategy. Oh, the crit! Goodness. Versus the Lando, man. Torn comes in. Yeah, you knock off that item real quick. Get rid of those heavy duty boots. Another U-turn out. I'm surprised not going for Heat Wave versus this thing or anything. Knock off Storm's Choice Scarf. Well, that's 3 items that have been knocked off now. Sacred Sword. This is all while this thing has been at -1 attack. That's crazy. In comes the Ninetales. They are setting up for the Arctozolt sweep here eventually. Good grief. Car somewhere way in the background. Set up the Aurora Veil as they go for a nice Wish. But there's no switch-ins to this thing now, man. Yep, go for the Blizzard to get rid of their only electric switch in. The attack has been reduced. They still, jeez, another crit. Good grief, man. I know Arctozolt's strong, but I don't think they'd be killing a Slowbro at -1 attack. Gotta be honest there. Urshifu comes in. This nice banded thing. Yeah, you go, look at that. Look at that. Yo, I need to start running banded. If I can kill a Clefable? I mean, come on. Alright, banded Urshifu might be the tech for me. I need to start trying that out. There goes the choice band, but I mean, that's still going to do a heck of a lot to frickin' Tornadus. As you just Aqua Jet one here, bro. Oh, no Aqua Jet even. They just keep going for it, man. So if they don't have, I mean, at this point he gets the regen, so that's out of Aqua Jet range. Wow, they just U-turn out of this game, bro. Fair enough, my guy. Fair enough. So, nice one for Shadow Horror there, bud. Alright, in comes the BDSP OU game. Hylian versus Alexi. Let's see what we got going on here. So, lead Rotom. The universal lead, as they say. Let's see what we got. Versus a Metacham. High jump kick right off the bat. Alright, fair trade, fair trade. Get it nice and low. Switch out into this. Is this thing Rocky Helmet? Oh, the dodge. This nice skillful dodge on Terry's part. Terry's been at the gym. But, ooh. Yeah, I was going to say that. I don't think that Occaberry is going to do anything for you. Did they need their Tangrowth? I mean, could have been nice versus this and Manaphy. But Manaphy would have just set up an Ice Beam anyways. So, I was just wondering if it would have been better to sack off the Rotom. Either way, you send in Manaphy versus this thing. Time to set up a nice sub. Maybe Calm Mind up. Otherwise, this thing is just going to break your sub. And it would have just been better Tail Glow. There goes another Eruption. Get rid of this thing with Scald already. I'm bound to say. So this thing's looking kind of low, not going to lie. As the Dragonite just comes into extreme speed. Doesn't even kill, man. Easily going to kill through multi-scale with +3 attack. Yeah. Bullet Punch that's easily going to take out the Manaphy. In comes the Rotom finally as they double out. Ooh, look at the plays. Look at the plays. another Aqua Bear on their part. That's not going to do anything. I mean, that's 4 times super effective, man. In comes this thing as they set up their own tail glow. This is looking kind of scary, not going to lie. But they do have the sturdy EQ. Going to do like 50 or something? 37, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ooh, but the cuss stab to get off a double EQ. That was clutch. That was clutch, not going to lie. A Scarf, oh no, this thing's faster. I was thinking about Scarf Togekiss. CC to easily finish him off, and that's why they kept the Rotom for this thing. Not too shabby, yeah. Because you could easily switch in on an EQ. Oh, that actually, yeah. Well, I mean, you can switch Togekiss in too, but this thing's weak to Ice Shard. But hey, nice job there, friend. The nice late game rocks. Okay, so on to Gen 7. Oh my goodness, busted Magearna Kartana with a Mega Lopunny. Man, this takes me back, man. This takes me back to senior year in early college. Let's see what we got going on here with our boy Savage. So, lead Mega Lopunny versus, oh, not my bad. Cut that out. Alright, so let's see what we got going on. Let me switch sides here. So we got a nice broken Magearna, Kartana, Kyurem versus Z Como. Could be also Z this, Z that. Let's see what we got going on here. Lead Clef versus Mega Lopunny. I mean, you could just fake out. Of course, they could also go. Could go on Ferrothorn there. Take some Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet Torn, man. Imagine without having heavy duty boots, actually being able to run something else. Double out and land. I feel like you just Will-O-Wisp no matter what here, right? Yup. That sounds like a free Hydro Pump to me. Or I mean, they might just U-turn out into Ferrothorn, right? But hey, lots of crits in this series from what I'm seeing. Another Will-O-Wisp to get some nice damage. Even that is 42 because Ferrothorn is stronger than you think. And I'm gonna switch out here. Might be a Spadef Rotom based off that damage. I don't know. Cart comes in. What are they gonna do though? Okay, nice knockoff. Is that banded Cart? That has to be banded damage, right? I mean, it did almost half, and that's not resisted and non-stab. I mean, come on. It's probably Spadef Clefable too. Moonblast on this thing. Magearna about to set up, bro. Weakness policy? Oh, it's the Salt Vest probably. It might be. I wonder if it's Life Orb offensive or something like that. Alright, swap out and Rotom. Hope that they dodge Hurricane. Always get the confusion. Oh, snap, the Iapapa coming through though. Volt switch out. Nice, nice. Breakthrough Confusion out into Kyurem, who I don't think has Freeze Dry at this point, right? Not that they need it. Just fire off a Specs Blizzard, bro. Oh, the sub variant, of course. Roost up. Tell me how this thing gets Roost, man. Switch out into Clef on a Roost. Are they going to go for Blizzard? Oh, here's the Z move. Sub-Zero Slammer. Get rid of that darn Clef. Out comes Alakazam. As they trace the Levitate. Interesting strategy. Hit the Focus Blast. Not able to kill because it's not stab. Yeah, that's what I thought. Freaking Spadef Rotom. Alright. In comes this. Get some nice momentum here. Back out into Kyurem. Hurricane will do a decent chunk. Roost up and hope that they miss, I guess. No miss, unfortunate, so I just attack him here. Okay, they swap out. If you go for sub here, you're a legend. Roost up to keep the full health. Roost sub. Sub-Zero Slammer, that's some type of ice move, probably Ice Beam. That's into Z-Power. I mean, you gotta have Focus Blast on this thing though, right? At least the burn is canceling out the leftovers. Okay, now you get a free Ice Beam off. Boom off. Oh, what a legendary play. Roosting up on the explosion, man. At this point, though, you gotta get out of here. Go for a Focus Blast on Lando. Is this thing Scarf? No. Nice, easy dodge. Low punny. I'm surprised they didn't go, but I would have probably just attacked, knowing that they go into this or this. But they could have been trying to condition them. Maybe thought they'd stay in that time. That's fair. Out comes Big Yurna. Go for some nice rocks. Into CC. Kyurem comes out once again, so you gotta fire off an Ice Beam here on something. Yup. So you get rid of Como at least. Out comes the Alakazam though. And with these two dang Pokemon, I mean, you have the Fake Out always, but it's like you got these two. You just need to get rid of this thing. Let's see, it all comes down to this play if they get it right. Did they CC into this? Okay, they have Frustration. Yeah, because they went Torn every time, now they went that. Living on 1 HP. These hazards are really stacking up, man. And the... Jeez, man, what a crazy set. I think that's something I might run back into. I'm just not used to running Leech Seed plus Power Whip. I usually run like Knockoff. But this is in the days of the Z move, so you could easily just switch it in on it probably. So Knockoff's probably not that great in this meta. Ooh, you get to survive for a little bit, but based on this thing's set, I don't think that it's going to be able to do too much to it. I think I might have just attacked it. Right? You need some damage on this thing. 28, that's it. I think this is it's futile here. Earth Power. You need a Focus Blast to win this game, friend. Ice Beam, Ice Beam. Goes out into Torn on a Roost. Ooh, still surviving. Back out in Ferrothorn. Oh, it's getting chipped though. Hang on a second, it's getting chipped. Ooh, getting real chipped there. But the sub finally fades as they are out of range. Or it might be a roll. Yeah, basically I have to sub up, but it's just like, man, sub into Roost. You just gotta hope that they miss at a certain point and into the confusion. Yeah, you kind of just have to hope Knockoff crit or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's Choice Band. It's not, so it's gonna be slower than this thing anyway. So it's been a done deal. But how comes this thing? Sacred Sword to finally get rid of the Ferrothorn, but at what cost? Man, the freaking regen, man. Alright, Gen 6, my favorite meta, because that was my first meta. Look at this. I hope that that's a Megazord Y. Oh wait, no, bro, I was in this game. I think I was in this game. Oh man, this is a tragedy right here. My boy Fizz. Lead Diancie versus Amoonguss as they Mega Evolve to protect, of course, to get the speed boost, because that's what you had to do back in those days. Trying times. I really wish, I don't think this thing's HP Fire, is it? Yep, this was the tragic play right here. We had Garchomp right there, but didn't think about, because I haven't seen Brazilian Ferrothorn in so long, but when I think about Gen 6, I remember, T-Tar Ferrothorn, a lot of times they pack Ferrothorn to slow a lot of those things down, because if I'm not mistaken, at this point I think it's still a quarters your speed, so you just absolutely demolish anything. Anything that comes in on paralysis is basically dead. And is it still 100% accurate in that gen? I have to look that up. That's just what I remember from back in those days. Mega Evolve the Zard Y. And the tragic thing is that this is like your only way of dealing with the frickin' Ferrothorn. Does 63 to a frickin' Diancie though? But at this point, yeah. Maybe we should have just swapped out into T-Tar or something, but then it would have just Moonblasted. So there wasn't a whole lot for us to do here. And at that point, that was their main way of dealing with the Ferrothorn, since the Amoonguss is not HP Ice. Let me see. Thunder Wave. Pokemon, not D&D. Out comes Keldeo and comes the Garchomp. Is this thing gonna calm mind up, sub? Just go for a Scald right away. Get the burn right away too, man. Swap out into Ferrothorn. In comes Garchomp. Yeah, and I think this thing has Fire Blast, does it not? Or, I can't remember if it has Fire Move or not, but I think it does. Knock off the Choice Band, unfortunately. Superpower into the T-Tar. Weren't sure if they were going to pack that or not. Yep, there's the Fire Blast. Yeah, Gen 7. Thunderwave accuracy lowered to 90%. Get off a Toxic at least. Man, I forgot Skirmy even learned Toxic. Back when you actually had Toxic as a TM, man. Imagine that. Yep, 25% reduction in speed. Before Gen 7. So back to the game at hand now. Just not a lot that you can do now that you've lost your only way of dealing with Ferrothorn and your T-Tar. Well, I don't know what T-Tar really did, honestly, but you could at least come in on... Well, no, it couldn't come in on Torn because that's superpower. Go for Hurricane and miss as they U-turn out. Yeah, get up some rocks at least, because it was kind of scary to get up rocks in front of this thing because the magic bounce, but at least now you got them up. If anybody tries to swap in. There goes AV. As Lando comes in. Fire Blast probably. Yep, so the Lando's getting pretty low. But they've just got so many other threats on their team. I mean, Diancie can only come in a couple more times, but at the end of the day, it's like, how are you going to deal with that Ferrothorn? Maybe if you had HP Fire? At this point, Garchomp is the only way of dealing with Ferrothorn. And they're going to swap out every single time. Yeah, so they sack off Lando. So at least to get rid of their sacks, we have 5 Fire Blasts left. Gotta get out of it. They're gonna go for a Diamond Storm or a Moon Blast. It's gonna do 10,000,000%. Diamond Storm probably kills her way. Well, then again, it's physical versus special. Back out into Garchomp, but it's just gonna keep on taking damage. And they're just gonna swap out every single time. Alright, yeah. We figured either Torn was coming in or Keldeo. And we just got the wrong one. At least this thing is taking some Stealth Rocks, but... Go for a Stone Edge to get rid of it, finally. But at what cost? Our Garchomp, our only way of dealing with Ferrothorn, is dead. So you can at least deal with the Keldeo. Oh, double out into a Amoonguss on the Diancie. Oh, on the T-Tar, yeah. Okay, this thing has Pursuit in this game. Imagine actually having Pursuit, man. Yeah, Ferrothorn just comes in every single time. And like I said, if we had HP Fire, then at least we had a way of dealing with this thing. But we don't. I think it's HP Ground on this thing. Can't go for Thunderwave because it's already burned. Yep, revealing that we are indeed Hidden Power Ground and not HP Fire. As yeah, at this point, there's just not a whole lot to do. They set up all their hazards. Skarn is super low. Diancie comes in, can only come in one more time. It dies. But then Keldeo finally sets up its sub. As we are paralyzed. And at that point dead. I think at this point, after all the hazards damage that Amoonguss is going to take, like I think they're just going to go for, oh yeah, they go for Scald still. And that Gen 6 burn is definitely, well, I would kill even with a Gen 7 burn. Right, that's when it got reduced to 6, I'm pretty sure. Hey, that's GG's, friend. Another burn. And that's it. Okay. So, this was the infamous game that Tom wanted me to watch with Jeff himself. So, I know that there's going to be some absolute shenanigans in this game. Let's see what happens. Okay, so protect versus the Lottie as it switches. A nice protect, so I'm assuming that it's trick now. Switch out into the road and wash. Interesting strategy. Full switch out or hydro pump. Nice, nice. Keeping up the momentum. Into Jirachi. What's the Jirachi gonna do though? Hey, keeping up the momentum. I like it. So you could just go for sub, right? Or I don't know. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let me get a little focus punch action, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Crit? Kill this thing? A 62%. That's a heck of a lot, man. Is Bach punching? Oh, they don't want Bach punch on that. Yeah, go out into the resist and you scarf U-turn out every time. They don't have any switch-ins. I mean, by that I mean nothing really to take Rocky Helmet. Does Rocky Helmet really exist in this gen? When did Rocky Helmet come out? I don't know if it came out in 5 or 6. Protect Excadrill. Double protect. On the triple protect. Let me find my dark resist real quick. Alright, out comes Excadrill. Did you... Okay, that's probably HP grass. Goes for the rocks. Switch back out and run. I'm assuming U-turn. Yep. Back out in a loom. Get a nice sub going here. Protect. Interesting. Giving the Rotom free HP. Go for a nice sub. Go for a nice focus punch. There we go. There's the crit I was looking for. Yeah, no, this thing was in black and white. Rocky Helmet, that is. I'm still looking at it the whole time. Aerial Ace? You mean to tell me people ran Aerial Ace? I gotta go back a turn. Hang on a second. People ran Aerial Ace Crawdaunt. This is crazy. So they're not even banned. Are they Life Orb Crawdaunt? I don't know if they showed that. No. Expert Belt, maybe? That's crazy, bro. So down goes the Loom. Shout out to the Bloom gang. Drop a Draco. Almost kill this thing. Swap out and Lando. Get that nice attack drop. Eating it up. Delicious, nutritious. U-turn out here. Oh, they stayed in because, yeah, they're going to sack it off. Oh, that U-turn's still killing, though, bro. I wasn't sure if it was going to. I mean, it's got high HP, low defenses, you know. Crawdaunt comes out. Try to at least lower the attack on this thing, as this thing is just a freaking menace. But it's just so slow. Just chip this thing down. Eventually get in your Lottie, man. Yeah, sack off the drill to this thing, you have to, so that now it's in range of Lottie. You can just drop a Draco on this thing. You didn't really need a drill, because look at what they've got. A bunch of, that's 3 flying types right there. Iron Head, bro, what are you doing? They're lucky they got that flinch there, man. They probably didn't want to go Lottie right away. They didn't want to get this attack drop. Go for a nice Dragon Pulse there. As, yeah, just U-turn out. Easy breezy. Oh, Body Slam? Can't get the para because, wait, I think they can be paralyzed in this gen, right? Nah, that's another thing I have to look up. Great. Go for a nice Pain Split. Drop a Draco on this thing. So, this is kind of tough. You gotta swap out here, right? Oh, snap the double out in a Lottie. On to another Draco. I don't know what that got for Tom, I'm gonna be honest here. Because he just switched out here, and I'm assuming if there's specs, I don't know if that'll kill. Oh, snap, SD up. This is looking bad, folks. Rock polish. This is not looking good for us, folks. This is not looking good. I think that's GG's there, boys. There's the Stone Edge to finish it. That is unfortunate. That's crazy, bro. So, the Aerial Ace Crawdaunt really coming through for him. And then the Double Dance at the end. Let's check out Gen 4. The boy Ortho. Swap sides real quick. So, we got Lee Jirachi versus Azelf. As they go out into T-Tar. Ooh, nice taunt. You ain't getting up no rocks today, my friend. No rocks today. We are getting up the rocks, that's right. Eating up with the Cobra Berry. You turn out to save it as a sack. Bring in the Loom. I mean, you gotta run Poison Heal on this thing, right? Yep. I don't know if you're gonna protect or sub or what. Ooh, nice Spore. Back when in Gen 5 you couldn't use Spore, but now you can in this game. Focus up, focus up. Who's coming in on this thing, brother? Nobody is. Alright, so at this point, you gotta get out of here. Out into the T-Tar. As they go for a Brave Bird. This thing doesn't get body press, bro. In comes the Suicune himself. Missed the Stone Edge. Very unfortunate series of events. Out comes Rachi. What the? Brother! That's got to be the most offensive Jirachi I've ever seen versus a Banded T-Tar. I know it's a crit. That's got to be banded crit damage, man. Plus freaking Stealth Rocks. Man, imagine if the Suicune got hit by that, man. Out into your own Jirachi as they set up the rocks. Man, all that and they still got up rocks eventually. Ironhead Flinch. Nice, nice, nice. But I'm assuming they might win the speed tie here. Sack off the Azelf as they go for a Thunder. Dang. I don't know what it is about Jirachi's always running Thunder. Well, I guess because waters resist. Fire Punch to get rid of this Demon Jirachi. At this point, though, Dragonite is looking kind of low there, bud. I'm assuming they went for EQ on this thing? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get that reveal the Starmie as they roost up. I wonder if Life Orb Thunderbolt kills this thing. I wonder if they have a ground type chilling in the back. They send out T-Tar. I mean, okay, nice, nice. T-Tar is gone. Hey, we're looking up, folks. We are looking up, my guys. Out comes Loom. Dragonite gets pretty low. As, this is not looking good. We at least get rid of the sub. Sets up another sub. So we're at least getting them low. I mean, they're just going to set up another sub as Dragonite will die here. Very unfortunate. But it can't. But no, now it can because of the dang Poison Heal. The frickin' timer, man. Thank you for turning off. It's stressing me out. Focus Punch. Out comes Starmie. So at least got rid of the thing. Ice Beam this thing, but do they have? Please tell me you got Thunderbolt on this thing for this dang Suicune. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, I feel like you can still beat this thing. Nice, nice, nice. There's a rest. But you know, you just gotta hope for crit or some. Of course, you already got a crit before. But no, imagine if you hit the dang Stone Edge versus this thing, wouldn't have been able to set up like this. It would have been dead to first Thunderbolt, man. Very unfortunate. I guess they kind of made up for it with the crit on Jirachi, but I'd probably preferred it on Suicune to begin with. Sleep talking, getting some stuff. Out comes Loom. This thing's gonna die to this surf real quick. And at this point, there's almost nothing you can do to stop this thing, this freaking Crocoon, man. Unless you try to get a para. Nope. Rest up. You just gotta hope for some You're gonna have to, well, even then if I flinch, I mean, that might just heal back. Well, no, I mean, the sandstorm's canceling it out. Jeez, man. There's a surf. I freaking hate Suicune, man. Thunder Punch, Thunder Punch, Thunderbolt. It's just doing so little, man. Alright, that's GG's. Alright, Curry versus Nora. Let's swap over to Curry real quick. I thought I turned off this freaking music. I know you guys won't hear it because I have the desktop audio turned off. We're in some nice Randbats here versus a Heatran in this thing. The Durant comes in, super powers up, but this thing's super bulky. That thing's not going to kill even with Hustle Life Orb, man. Lucky dodge, though, on the Stone Edge. Lucky dodge. Out comes Steelix on a superpower. That thing's still going to take a decent chunk. It is going to get some recovery, but at least its Earthquakes are weakened. They go for rocks. You could probably just fire off, I don't know. Or are you going to swap out, really? They probably were scouting. Yeah. Maybe it has Flash Fire. Oh, nope, it's just Flame Body, man. Out comes the Rotom. Yeah, Sylveon should be able to eat up whatever they want. You are able to Mystical Fire, but yeah. What are they wishing up, though? Oh, no, that Healing Wish that would cure it. Alright, get rid of that thing so you can at least get it back to full, I guess. Was it worth the Sylveon, though? That's the question. Oh, snap. Dragon Dance up. You do have First Impression, but... Okay, just go for Superpower. They are burned. Very unfortunate. Ooh, in comes the Zygarde. Can we get a Zygarde completion, though? Power Construct. Another Volt Switch. What are you doing here, brother? Friend. Hey, this is what I'm talking about right here. Dragon Dance up, know what I'm saying? This thing is going to Cotton Guard up, though. Aw, oh, jeez, man. It's body press time, folks, and I'm seeing a bunch of steel types. This is no bueno, my friends. No bueno indeed. Yeah, sack this thing off real quick. As they Cotton Guard up. They are at maximum defense. You need... But that's okay, though. Well, is this thing faster than Heatran is the question. Because Heatran could easily kill it. Because if it's got the Fluffy, so it's super effective. They're going to go for... yeah, nice. Probably Choice Spec Psychic or something there. Or maybe probably Life Orb, Magic Guard. Swap out Fear in the Grassy Glide. They go for knockoff. Good play. Alright, well, I probably go for your knockoff on this thing. Flare Blitz, take him out. Know what I'm saying? In comes their own Crawdaunt. They didn't even knock it. They just went for Crab Hammer. That's fair. Oh no, that's right. This thing's Dragon Dance. That's right. He's right. That's why you wanted to get some nice damage. Go for the Extreme Speed. As they just go for knockoff. They are Life Orb, but they are getting healed by the terrain. Yeah, that 1.5 times speed, man. That is unfortunate. The Zygarde doesn't have extreme speed? I guess not if it's Dragon Dance, right? Jeez, man. I know this thing gets faster, but I mean, it's only 137 times 1.5. I mean, where's the speed on these things? I guess they are just that slow. Plus, it's level 82 versus level 76. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, that is turned off. Cool. Conk versus a Weavile. This is the best lead I've ever seen. Swap out into Audino. Nice, nice. Knock off that thing's item, looking nice. Heavy duty boots are gone. Pickpocket? You gotta be kidding me, brother. Wish Protect, that's cool. As they go for the Volt Switch. Jeez, I did a lot. Might be choice specs, honestly. In comes Conk. Get a nice burn. As they swap out into the Aggron. Yeah, just go for an easy knockoff right there. As this thing is super low. Gonna Spiral Skull, get rid of the Aggron at least. Toxtricity just comes back in though. I'm surprised it didn't do more, honestly. Okay, there we go. In comes the Copperaja. I mean, this thing's gonna heat crash, right? So you gotta get the heck out of dodge. Into the Milotic. They had a Milotic in the back the whole time and they just went for rocks. Out comes Gastrodon. That's fair enough. Double out into Toxtricity though. Nora is making the plays, man. I can't deny it. I can't deny the plays. They went for Overdrive there, even though, I mean, Boom Burst does more. They're probably fearing that they might have had a Ghost type in the back, which is fair. They didn't see that they had a Ground type, because they would have revealed at this point. So I guess that was the safest play. They're going to be going for Boom Burst from now on, though. No reason not to. Or unless, I guess, versus Scizor. But, I mean, you saw how much it did before. There's a low kick. I mean, this thing looks like it might just sweep right now. And with a knockoff. So, double out now, Alakazam, nice. I don't know how much it's going to do for it, because this thing going to hit you with Poltergeist. Jeez, man. That's got to be abandoned. Bullet Punch, that's a crit doing absolutely nothing to this thing. Get it at least a little bit lower, man. Back out into Trevenant. I mean, this seems like a done deal. I'm going to be honest. They got the Weavile Toxtricity. Alright, they finally just get to fire off a Shadow Ball. But this thing just comes in, man. And at this point, I mean, Milotic cannot handle the combination. It couldn't even, you could just switch out and Gastrodon. It couldn't even let Ace fire off a Toxic, but you get burned? Not even. Gastrodon on the Scald, as all they can do is recover up in Toxic. Fire off their own Toxic. Well, oh, they at least got to get rid of that. Milotic's a little bit faster than I remember. And there's the knockoff to finish it all. So, we are here at week 2, and we are not looking too good, not gonna lie. We won 2 games, and that is it. We won both of our Gen 8 games. Everything else was a loss, unfortunately. But this is just week 2. Let's see how we make progress further on, shall we? See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.